If you entered the UK 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, if you enter the UK tomorrow, next week, or whenever you enter the UK and you have not made application for your naturalization, I mean, in other words, your ILR or your citizenship card, which is your passport, these rules apply to you. If you have not made all this before the 10th of February 2025, this rule applies to you. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Amara. I made my first video the other time. So this is more like my second video, official second video here on YouTube. If you have not subscribed yet, please kindly do subscribe. Leave your comment on the comment section, like, and also share this video. Thank you so much for doing that. No more British passport, I mean British citizenship for the illegal immigrants. Illegal immigrants, I mean people that entered the country through boats, through water, people that didn't go through the legal requirements like applying for a visa, getting it, and then coming into the UK through the right way. And also those that came into the country with fake identity, people that used other people's name or went through another route that they are not supposed to go through while coming into the country. They are all considered as illegal immigrants. The UK Home Office has been on the issue of reducing migration, immigrants coming into the country through illegal ways, and on this, they have established this particular rule that took effect from the 10th of February 2025, which if you have not applied for your naturalization in the country, it applies to you, whether you came in yesterday or whether you came in 20 years ago. As far as you have not made that application yet, it applies to you. On the 10th of February 2025, the Home Office has announced the following.
On page 50 of the Good Character Guidance, it states, any person applying for citizenship from 10th of February 2025 who previously entered the UK illegally will normally be refused, regardless of the time that has passed since the illegal entry took place. Any person applying for citizenship before the 10th of February 2025, where illegal entry is a factor, will continue to have their application reviewed to determine whether that immigration breach should be disregarded for the purpose of the character assessment.
So, according to what we've read out now, if you have applied for your naturalization before the 10th of February 2025, this is not applicable to you. You don't have any need to worry because it will be approved if you follow the right process. But if you have not applied and you're an illegal immigrant, your application would not be considered. It won't be considered normally, but sometimes, according to what the Home Office released, in some cases, there can be an appeal for it to be approved, but it has to be decided through a case. So for you to come into the country as an illegal immigrant is a no-no. You have to think twice about this because it is not worth it. So many people come from Africa and then they go through Libya. From there, they go through the waters, the desert, before they come into the UK. This is not worth it at this point. It was worth it because people were doing it before and they were able to settle after a long time, after a few years, maybe getting sponsorship and then working in the country, and then they were able to naturalize legally. But now it is no longer worth it because the Home Office has put this particular law saying that if you come into the country illegally without papers, or you have a fake identity of who you are while coming in, which that person in the passport or in the picture or in the document that you've provided is not you really, they would not consider your application. They would not. But in some cases, they can consider it depending on the circumstances, which I don't really know. They can decide it in a case, but I know they are going to say something about it. But please, 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 if you know somebody that wants to come into the country illegally, please encourage them to stop. Let them go through any other route.
A Home Office minister has stated that the presumption is that those who have arrived illegally will find their application turned down unless they can provide a range of circumstances which are exceptional, compelling, and mitigating, and where the Secretary of State may therefore choose to apply discretion to grant citizenship on an exceptional basis. So, the indication is that grants of citizenship will be very limited indeed, given the need to establish exceptional and compelling circumstances. Let's look at the addition to page 51 of the Good Character Guidance. Arriving without a required valid entry clearance or electronic travel authorization, having made a dangerous journey. A person who applies for citizenship from 10th February 2025 who has previously arrived without a required valid entry clearance or electronic travel authorization, having made a dangerous journey, will normally be refused citizenship. A dangerous journey includes, but is not limited to, traveling by small boat or concealed in a vehicle or other conveyance. It does not include, for example, arrival as a passenger with a commercial airline.
Come to think about it, journeying from Africa or any part of the world and then coming to the UK illegally is not worth it, because first of all, it's life threatening. You have to pass through water, desert, and all those things before you could get here. Now, there is this exemption Home Office is also having. It was read out. The Home Office is also having this exemption that says if you came into the UK through an airline, like you actually boarded a plane and then you came to the UK through an airline, you could have an exemption which will be considered through a case, but you have to have a case on it before it could be considered, and then you could be offered the naturalization or the British passport. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you love this content, please do share, subscribe, like, and comment. See you all on my next video. Bye bye.